This incident happened to me years ago when I was a teenager in the 80s. Our home was in a village where I and my family lived comfortably in our house. We had a gate in the back of our house where if we opened the gate, we got to see large fields owned by my father and grandfather. I remember it was my habit that I always used to wake up at 4 in the morning to go into the fields to take a walk and see the sunrise. And just like that, on that day as well, I was roaming in the field waiting to see the sunrise when I sat down on the grass and watched the sky. I was feeling the air and playing with the grass when, out of nowhere, suddenly I saw a figure come into my view. It was standing too far from me, but as I focused my gaze, I figured that it was a man standing in the field facing me. I couldn't see him properly, but all I could see was someone standing there in the field. I shrugged off and moved my gaze towards the sky. And after a few minutes, when my gaze fell on the same figure standing in the field earlier, he was still standing there. But this time, he was a little closer than before. I find it strange because the distance between us was still too far. I could not figure out his face, but the way he was standing there unmoving was seriously uncanny. My expression changed at this point and I wasn't feeling calm like I was feeling before. But regardless, I was feeling the air on my face. It was chilly air yet refreshing. I inhaled and relaxed my body and my gaze watched the sky and then the figure again. On these two, my gaze was moving back and forth, but I was on guard the moment I saw that figure start walking. The figure started walking and it was clearly walking in the direction where I was sitting. I looked at it. Clearly it was a man. I thought maybe someone was taking a walk early in the morning. But it wasn't actually the case because as soon as I saw what happened next, a chill ran down my spine. I saw that man was walking in my direction, but somehow his height was increasing. Not in a way that is normal, but as if he was getting longer and longer with each step he is taking. I was confused. I couldn't process what was happening. I rubbed my eyes and tried to look clearly at him. The man was indeed getting longer with each step. My heart was racing so badly. What in the world is this? I thought maybe it's just an illusion or it was a shadow of him. But my thoughts cut off the moment that man suddenly started taking long strides towards me and in the next second, his height was already reaching the sky. I screamed and immediately turned around, running towards my house. I didn't look back. I was breathless, running for my life. I remember I lost one of my sleeper in the process because I was desperate to reach home. I was out of breath because of the terror, my mind only thinking of finding the back door of my house, and at last I saw the back door of my house and ran as fast as I could, where I took long strides, grabbed the door and entered inside it before locking it. I fell down on the ground. I was so terrified that I could not believe in what I just saw. What was that? Was all I could think of. I never looked back and dashed inside my house. I told my family members about what I just witnessed. They all believed in me. Back then, in the days of old times when I was a teenager, it was common for people to believe in spirits, and experiences like these were common back in the days, according to the elders around me. They said it was indeed a spirit or something evil that was lurking early in the morning. For me, I never believed in things like that. But to think about this incident that just happened with me, I don't know what to say anymore. That man that suddenly became so long, abnormally long, did I hallucinate that, or was it simply a shadow? But that was not a shadow for sure. I am 56-year-old today and I think that even though I don't believe in such things, the long man I saw that day was not just an illusion or shadow, because shadows don't have faces and I clearly saw his face. And that is why I screamed that day. But it was an old memory now.